Breathing in, I feel my body, my breath, my fingers. Rub your fingers together, wiggle your toes. Anything to get you into your body sensations, into the present moment. You can look at your um, environment. Enjoy your environment this morning. Somebody shared the beauty earlier that they were able to see. Continue to contact where you are in this moment, however you can do that. With your breath, with your body. And ask yourself, how does freedom and happiness live in this body, in this moment, where you are right now? Are you feeling a lack of freedom? Like maybe I just right now checked in with my shoulder. Check in with your back, your hips. Where could you possibly find more freedom in your body right now? So you can adjust yourself. Check in with yourself. How does it feel? How does it feel to be free? To give yourself the blessing of freedom, being in choice. Continue to explore that in your body. Give yourself that in this moment. That which feels truly free and happy. The line from the loving kindness meditation is, may I be truly happy and free. I wonder if you can give that to yourself right now. Freedom could include freedom from our thoughts that can accompany emotions that do not engender freedom in us. Judgments of other people. See if there's any way to loosen any of that and come back to our sense of freedom and happiness that we can give ourselves. Now I'm going to use happiness as we often define it as happiness is actually being present. Actually, happiness can be defined as what's here and now. Can we find joy? I'm not differentiating them like some people do right now, joy and happiness. And can you find happiness right now in being present, in exploring how freedom lives in you? Can we check in with ourselves? Can we give ourselves that gift in this moment? Can we remember moments of happiness in our lives? And allow them to wash through our entire body. To every cell, can we give our cells happiness, presence, acknowledgement for all the work they do in creating our life as it is in this moment. Can we give ourselves the freedom of accepting what we cannot change? The freedom to be able to step into what we can change, into our power. And the wisdom and the courage, of course, to know the difference. And of course, the added blessing of Angela Davis, who said, and can we change what we find unacceptable? Apparently we can. Apparently we have. By connecting with our present moment, connecting with our intentions, knowing that freedom is an inside job, no one can take that away from us. Knowing that happiness also is our ability to be present. No one else can do that for us. So as we let that blessing live in our body, offer it to our beloveds. Think of a loved one in particular. Feel it in your body, what it feels to be free. Feel it in your chest, in your heart, and what it means to be happy, and how it's so much easier for our beloveds to feel happy and free when we are. So let's start with us. And then imagine our beloveds, our loved ones, happy and free. Even if they're not alive, I can still imagine them happy and free in this moment, wherever they are in my heart. They're not encumbered by the chains of us wanting them to be different. So as we breathe in and out, including our loved ones in happiness and freedom, imagine our neutral people in our world, people that we don't know very well. And they're human, just like us, or maybe they're non-human. And we can, of course, want them to have freedom, want them to have happiness, because their happiness and freedom are interconnected with ours. It's amazing that way. Even people that we define as neutral, we see as somehow being different from us. Give them the blessing of freedom, happiness. Imagine that expanding out to others in our community, in our world, seen and unseen. And imagine them with free. Imagine all beings happy, free. Starting with ourselves. And as we continue with the NVC model, do you have a request of yourself? Do you have anything today that could bring you more happiness and freedom? You have a little dance you would like to give yourself, an activity, a reminder you'd like to give yourself. Even if it's just journaling, what is true? What does that mean, true happiness and freedom? When have I felt that? How do I experience it? And how am I going to bring that into the world? It could be the intention to not encumber others with our ideas of what they need to be. Then we're both freed, right? And may this practice of blessing ourselves with happiness and freedom, may it shine out through the entire world and all beings benefit from our practice. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and blessings. Gratitude.